What's up, you guys? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jen, and if this is your first time, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. So you guys, please do not forget to thumbs it up because it helps the algorithm actually push this video out. I know it is sort of routine for me to say it, but just a quick reminder, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Also, you guys, today we're going to be talking about Jazz, and we're going to be talking about how she is an advocate for the youth to become transgenders and to just basically give them hope. Okay, so you guys, let's get into this video.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing? While my mom is meeting with the women in her mom's group, I'm gonna be hanging out with their daughters. Oh my God. Don't die now.
Jazz to me is such an inspiration because like growing up, I didn't really have like an advocate or anyone that I looked to like as a transgender like role model.
So I saw you two recently at Philly, but it's been a couple of years.
I know.
I have known Charlie, Nicole, and Emily for many years, and I know my mom doesn't want to scare anyone with too many of the details of my complications, but I want to share my surgery experiences with them because they're about to be going through the same thing, and I want them to know what it was like for me, but I also don't want to freak them out.
First thing that I did notice about these young ladies are that they look extremely young to be 15 or 16 or however old that they put on the screen. And I'm just looking at them like these kids look like they're about 9 or 10 or 11 with the makeup on. So that was throwing me off. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was Jazz stating that she doesn't want to freak anybody out about her bottom surgery. But we all know when you get bottom surgery, that is a really dangerous procedure. And it's really risky, as a matter of fact. And a lot of people have mental issues after having this bottom surgery. They want to say that prior to having the surgery, they had mental issues. But yeah, Jazz, you might want to speak about what happened with your botched bottom surgery that you had to have 3 revisions on. And after that, you started binge eating and you basically went on a downward spiral. So yeah, talk to them about these things. And I'm trying to figure out why these young ladies once again are looking up to Jazz as an inspiration. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what are parents of this generation letting their kids watch? I know people will say, oh, from a young age they knew they were gay, this or that, but I'm just like, why is it okay for an underage person to be considering permanently castrating themselves? Like, you do realize when you have bottom surgery, you can't have kids unless you've had kids prior to having this. So I'm just trying to figure out why they're letting teenagers make this decision that could basically haunt them for the rest of their lives, and they haven't even lived maybe a quarter of their life. Like, what is going on? Parents, do better. Advise your kids.
Okay, so when are you getting your surgery?
About a year from now.
What about you, Charlie?
So I'm looking to do my surgery probably after I graduate high school because school is just really hard. Like, people were like bullying me, like people would call me and like threaten me. So it's just a lot right now to like tackle on all that and then like a surgery on top of it.
You guys know that I just got my surgery.
Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm doing great now. Like, look at me, I'm sitting cross-legged. I could go
honey.
shablam and do the whole spiel, but before it was not that great. Yeah. There were some complications and it was really rough. About a week and a half after getting the surgery, the stitches started coming apart and it was a hot mess. I was in a lot of pain. I was really upset because I'm like, what is going on? Why is my vagina unraveling?
So you guys, I do feel bad for the one girl that is getting bullied in school, and I don't feel like anybody should be bullied for, I guess, what they choose to become. But once again, my thing is, why are teenagers being allowed to make such a big decision at such an early age? Like, oh my God, this show frustrates me because we've seen multiple examples where it's like little kids will ask to get breast implant or ask to get bottom surgery from their parents, and I'm trying to figure out like who is paying for this and who is authorizing this and who else but besides their parents. And it's just like, what is going on with these parents? Like, How are you allowing your teenager to do this to themselves? Like, what if they wake up 10 years from now and ask you, why didn't you stop me from going ahead with this surgery? Why didn't you like shake me and tell me, hey, like, this is gonna be a bad decision. I think you should wait and see it out. Maybe your mind will change. And if they decide at 18, hey, this is the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do now that I'm 18, hey, then that's on them, and that's something that they have to live with forever. But as parents, I wouldn't be talking to my 15-year-old or my 16-year-old about getting breast implants or getting bottom surgery. Like, this show is exploitation once again, and it's doing the most, and Jazz needs to have a seat. As a matter of fact, she's already sitting down in this scene, and this is just so annoying because little children are being exploited to do things that are not normal. Like, why is this a decision for a teenager? And the adults in their lives are just going ahead with it and like, oh, this is so normal, which it's not. Also, as far as Jazz's vagina unraveling after surgery, that has to do with the fact that this quote-unquote vagina is an open wound, and more than likely complications are going to occur with this surgery. I'm a little bit surprised that she was shocked that her vagina was unraveling. Also, in the clips that they've shown so far, it also shows that she didn't have enough tissue down there, seeing that they didn't actually let Jazz develop fully. She didn't have to go through the puberty stage, so the hormone blockers did a number on Jazz, and some people say it did a number on her mental health as well as her physical health. So you guys tell me what you think about that.
I'm happy that Jazz is sharing what happened to her and her complications, because she has been so honest with everyone for so long. Like, why hide this?
When you were in the hospital for such a long time, how did you stay positive?
I just think everything in this world is mind over matter. And if I'm thinking things like, this sucks, I hate this, I just want to leave, I'm so depressed, if I think those things, then I'll feel bad for myself. That was amazing. At the end of the day, it was more of a positive experience than a negative experience, because even though it was rough and there were some really low moments,
You got a vagina.
yeah, and I came out the other side with my vagina, and I think it's just made me more confident as a person.
You guys, Jazz is such a motivational speaker. Give it up for her. But for real, you guys, like, I just feel like a lot of her speeches are really rehearsed, and I feel like somebody's helping her, like, push this narrative out to the youth. But, like, yeah, that was a good one. And even the one chick fell for it. She was like, that was awesome, or yeah, that was great, or something like that. But it was just like, no, that was a rehearsed speech that her and her mom, Jeanette, probably went over a few minutes before she talked to you guys. This is all alleged once again. I don't know what I'm talking about. But once again, guys, so she gives them this speech about how she stayed positive through all the surgery mishaps, blase, blase. I really think these kids believe that getting a vagina at the end of the day or through the end of the struggle is the ultimate prize, but they don't realize it's not really going to solve any of their problems. You're still going to have the same mental issues that you still have to battle when you go home by yourself. And at the end of the day, like, this whole sit down, it was giving very rehearsed. And it was not the move for Jazz to make, because at the end of the day, I don't see how you getting a vagina gave you more confidence. I think it actually made you go a little cuckoo, but that's neither here or there. You guys tell me what you think about this video. As always, it's going to be linked in the description box. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. And until next time, guys, it's been fun. Peace.